Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to use our Contact Finder tool. It's a simple tool that optimizes your outreach. It does this by accepting a list of up to 10,000 domains, and it will load those domains and look for the contact pages and the contact email addresses for you, so that you don't have to go through that manual process of doing that. So you simply enter your websites here, or you can upload a line separated text file, and then there's some simple settings here. So we're going to look for obfuscated email addresses. So sometimes people deliberately change them a little bit, so automated systems don't pick them up. If you want to ignore emails that are different than the domain we found them on, then tick that. So for example, James@Gmail, if we found that on cheese.com, we would exclude that from the results. And finally, perform DNS check on domain and email address. And it's worth noting we do have a separate email list cleaner tool, so if you scrape a ton of emails using this tool, then you can feed them into our other tool that has a lot more checks to see if emails are valid, such as gibberish checks, MX record checks, etc. We find a domain, a potential email address, we'll check the domain in it to make sure it looks like a valid domain, to increase the likelihood that it's a valid email address. So now we've gone over the settings, let's kick off this check, and it'll load all these websites and check for their contact email addresses and their contact pages. So we'll come back in a minute when we've worked our way through the 1,304 that we put in. So we've come back a few minutes later, and as you can see, we found tons and tons of email addresses on this random list we've entered. We found tons of contact forms, and you can easily filter down to any websites where we found email addresses, or websites where we found contact forms. Hopefully you can see this is a really efficient way of speeding up your outreach, because you don't have to manually open the website, find the contact form, find the email address, do all that. Our system can just find all that for you, and then you can export it all as well. So that concludes our demo. Hopefully you can see it's a pretty simple and powerful tool, and as always, thank you for watching.